All right. All right. Sorry for being late. Sorry for being late, but I had a little trouble with the setup. I was trying some new stuff with YouTube, and yeah, here we are. All right, so let's get this show on the road, baby. I got some pretty cool stuff to talk about today. Can't wait to share it with you guys. As you can see, I am at sankakucomplex.com. It's I don't want to say that it's like a hentai website, but it's a little nutty website, and for some reason it gets past Google because, I mean, it's Google. And in case you're wondering, I'm actually drinking some sparkling water, because what is Andy Arts TV without sparkling water? All right, so let's get it on, guys. Today I got some really cool topics. I got some really cool, crazy topics, and hope you guys don't mind, but I'm gonna do a little self-promotion later on, like in the middle of the session. So and we're also going to talk a little bit about Twitch. Some cool stuff that's happening with Twitch. Not necessarily cool stuff, but, maybe I should say naughty stuff with Twitch. But there's a lot of naughty stuff happening with Twitch. Like, girls taking, bathtub or the hot tub girls and things like that. Hot tub streams. They will not be able to get away. They will not be able to get away with that on YouTube. They just wouldn't. And YouTube is now trying to change their website a little bit to be able to compete with Twitch. All right. Anyways, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business, yo. Yeah, because this is Andy Arts TV. So here's Sankaku Complex. First story of the day. I don't know if you guys, in case you guys didn't watch my video, I'm gonna cover this a little deeper. So if you haven't heard, Parasite Eve. Oh my, that's Square Enix. Sorry, Project Eve. That's a really cute anime girl with a beautiful, beautiful booty, and is pissing off the Twitter mob. It is pissing off the Twitter mob. And I don't understand it, because the same people that say, oh, well, it's okay for women to, body positivity and all that stuff, but as soon as there's a sexy girl in a video game or a movie, it's like, nope, sorry. Real women don't dress like that. Yeah, sure. Right. Real women don't dress like that, right. And so it says, influx of Twitter users share opinions on sexy female video game character. Okay, first of all, let's go ahead and let's go to YouTube real quick and take a look at that. Let's go ahead and take a look at that trailer. This happened a week ago. Keep in mind, this happened just a week ago, and people are pissed for like no reason. Oh wait, hold on. There's a stupid ad here. Hold on. All right, let me just maximize this. Let's take a look at the trailer of Parasite Eve and see. Oh wait, look at that. There's a shot. I stopped it at the perfect moment. Oh my goodness, I am blessed. I stopped it at the perfect moment. Look, I mean, right there on the booty, right on the booty, poof, right here where my mouse is. All right, so let's go ahead and watch some sexiness. I'm gonna stop it, from here to there. All right, and this is what people were talking about. The close-ups, like the close-ups on her butt, was quote unquote necessary. It's like, oh, why do they dress up? Why do they dress up the main character like that? Because they can, okay? Because they can. It's a video game. It's made for fun, okay? It's a fictional world, and it's fantasy, okay? It's fantasy. So if it's fantasy, you can add whatever you want to it, and this is made for an audience that the majority of this audience is for boys. So if you think it's wrong, if you think it's absolutely wrong for a female lead character to dress like this, what are you gonna tell the girls at an anime convention when they dress like this? That's my question. I'm not gonna lie, this looks really freaking cool. How can she breathe in space? By the way, this is a Korean game. Alright, this is a Korean game, bro. That's the funny thing. It's like a post-apocalyptic game. After the collapse of civilization, which we're not too far from that, actually.
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던 교통수단이지. 뭐 다 지난 얘기지만 말이야. 잠깐이. 네이티브가 시체에 기생하고 있다니. 매복이야. 그날 이후 지성의 도시들은 모두 예비처럼 폐허가 됐어. 잘나신 분들은 우주로 달아나고 나가는 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
Very beautiful game, man. I might just play it. If it comes for the PC, that is.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가 곧 무너지겠어.
This looks pretty dope, bro. Finish him. All right, so in it, and then so let's go ahead and read some of the things that people are saying. So it says, question: are sexy female character designs offensive to you? Ever since the reveal of Project Eat, I've seen several takes decrying female leads with sexy body types or wearing outfits that show it off. Curious on how you feel about them, good or bad. And this is over 1,700 comments, right? So this guy says, I wouldn't say offended, but we can do better, right? My girlfriend started playing more, and when we started dating, and that's her number one complaint, over sexualizing characters. You know the funny thing is that a lot of girls, if you go to an anime convention, a lot of girls would actually dress like this. No kidding. It says, then don't play the game. Simple as that. Don't like it, don't support it. Let the people who want it have it. Exactly. Offensive, no. It says, my thought. Why though is the question. Pointless, yes. Why are they turning female fighters into sexualized objects? That's not what a woman would go to battle. It's not what actual women in combat wore. It says, because video games are fantasy, and fantasy has never been held back by the constraints of reality. Duh, that's the point. It says, there is no reason for it to be different. It says, just put men in outfits like these and we will never complain again. And it says, I want to see just as many men in these types of outfits. Let's go. It says, exactly, more of this. Put the dude in the outfit as well. What the look at this. And then somebody says, offensive for me. Nope, I like it. It says, maybe I'm too blaze of an otaku stuff, but I don't understand how Western female characters can be so non-cute. It says, I mean, the only thing properly sexualized in the West are probably the males. I said, exactly. Yes, that's true. That is very true. That is so true. The male characters are over, like the bare-chested man is okay for that. Thor, Aquaman, but like Black Widow and all these other characters, they're covered up, especially in the Marvel movies. It said that is lazy and so impractical that it breaks immersion in one thing, but it's also insulting, especially in media where the male characters are presented normally, and then we females come in and look like an alien species. Oh my god. So see, it's a rage. They're like raging. Another thing that they were complaining about this game was the natives. It says, so Project E's natives may send the wrong message. And the natives were these creatures, right? It's these creatures in the game that the girl's fighting. So, when we look at the trailer, those monsters she was fighting, they're called the natives. And people are getting offended because the name of the creatures is offensive. Like, oh, natives? Like Native American? It's a video game. Okay, it's a video game, and it's science fiction and fantasy. And just because the monsters are called natives, it doesn't mean in any way, shape, or form that they're referring to the Native Americans or indigenous people. Okay? Like, everybody's just getting, become very overly sensitive about this. And then the article goes on to say, it says, for the contest, Project Eve is being developed by Shifta, which is a South Korean company. As with any transnational game, translation must be taken into account. With any critique of names or facing still, the fact remains that during either the development or the translation stage of this game, multiple people signed off on the naming of these enemies. And I mean, I don't see what's wrong with the name, okay? As a rational thinking person, I don't see what's wrong with the game. But somebody that's super sensitive and very PC or political correct, they'll think, oh, wait, we can't use that name, natives, because it's referring to people that are, like, oppressed or whatever, right? It says, first and foremost, the name is simply a little bizarre. in its stylizing. And also you got to think about this. If this is a Korean company that made this game, like, why, like, you can't really think that they're, like, in any way, shape, or form trying to offend anybody in the West, especially like any natives, any indigenous people or native people of any country, right? Is Korean. Maybe native means something completely different in their language. It said natives as invaders. Natives in Project Eve invade Earth somewhere before. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we already know. It said, but the way that they're spelled is N-A, capital N-A, semicolon, T-I-V-E-S, natives. It says, being an invading force is an incredible and confusing sentiment. It said, generally the term... So they're kind of seeing it as an insult, like they're insulting. So people are like seeing, like, it says natives, and the definition of a native in the game is being an invading force is an incredible, as basically an invading force, like alien species, right? So that's why some people are taking it like the wrong way. Yeah, come on, it's a game. It's a game, and it looks really cool. I want to play it. Okay? It said native as the enemy. Alright, so enough of that. Sure you guys heard about this. See, that's the thing. That's what I wanted to compare it to. That's what I wanted to compare it to, because this is wrong. This type of character, this type of female character is incorrect. But if it was something like this, something more like this, you know, like the Diablo 2 masculine Amazon figure. Wait a minute, can I zoom into this? I mean, I can't. Oh man, let me see. Diablo 2 Amazon. See this masculine, manly looking woman. This is absolutely okay. There's nothing wrong with this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this, right? But there is something wrong with this sexiness, right? This is wrong. This is okay. If a woman looks like a man, it's absolutely, it's absolutely okay. If she looks like this, it's not. It's not. Anyways, Parasite aside, the next topic I wanted to talk about was it's me, Mario. It says somebody. I'm here at Kotaku.com, and I think that this news was actually released yesterday or like earlier today. I don't quite remember, but it says Chris Pratt is playing Super Mario, or actually he's doing the voice of Super Mario. He's doing the voice of Super Mario, and one of the first things that people were worried about, and when I say people, of course I'm talking about the Twitter mob. People are talking about, like, because Chris Pratt is a Christian person, they're saying that Chris Pratt or like the people who are running the movie are going to inundate the movie with like Christian propaganda or something just because the actor is Christian. Which is kind of funny because although Chris Pratt is Christian, he's kind of progressive, believe it or not. It says, I'm still physically recovering from the Mario movie cast announcement. It said, mostly because if you've given me 100 guesses to try and pick who would play the role of Mario, a short, thick Italian American, I would not have picked the ripped dude who is Guardian of the Galaxy. Yeah, so I mean, of course, Super Mario has his own voice actor. But guess what? They're not casting him. They're casting Chris Pratt. Okay, and Chris Pratt, he has a good portfolio. He has a good resume. He's a great actor. But I don't know if you guys remember the original Mario movie from like the 1980s, 1990s. But It was absolutely trash. It was a horrible movie. First of all, it's a horrible movie. It did really bad, and it did really bad. And it's been a long time since Super Mario has had anything but a video game. Like, there hasn't been a Super Mario movie like yet, right? And I'm guessing this is going to be CG because Chris Pratt is only doing the voice for Mario, right? He's not gonna do like it's not gonna be live action. No, we haven't received any notification that it's gonna be live action, so and so. But let's keep reading because this gets more interesting. And actually, let's go to his Instagram.
Lake Stevens, Washington, and there's this coin-operated laundromat near my house, and it had Super Mario Brothers, the original arcade game. Oh, I loved that game. I never had a quarter. It felt like I'd either steal them from the wishing well. I'd steal. That's wild. Just dawned on me right now. The quarter I stole out of the wishing well to play Super Mario Brothers has come true that I get to be the voice of Mario. But I clearly stole someone else's wish. So just waiting for that row of karma dominoes to come crashing down on me. But as it is right now, it's a Mario. That's not the voice. You'll have to wait to hear the voice. But we've been working hard at it, and I'm really excited to announce that I'm going to be the voice of that video game that I dreamed about playing as a kid. Dreams come true.
Dreams come true. He's such a cool guy. So here in Kotaku, it says, I know in hindsight this makes me look like an idiot since this is a voice acting role. This is Chris Pratt talking, by the way. It says not an acting role, and that Pratt has already done really high profile animation work with Lego movies, but still, when you think it's a me, you don't think Chris Pratt. It said, which is probably the same reason for other folks weren't expecting casting decisions like this either. Hence all the surprise. If you go down the whole list, so many of them make sense. Jack Black was a lock somewhere. Kengo Mitchell Key does this stuff all the time. It says Charlie Day will do wonders as Bumbling Luigi. Bumbling Luigi. It's the Luigi. I forgot how Luigi talks actually. It says Luigi, and if you throw through old forum posts and Tumblr blogs, you'll probably find 1,000 people saying Anna Taylor-Joy would make a perfect Peach. Pratt, though, nobody was expecting it. Nobody except this guy. Yes, I'm calling it now. The Mario Bros. Movie will not have Charles. Yeah, so they were expecting somebody else to play Super Mario. Mostly the original the original voice actor. Just imagine you're just a regular person sitting around one day minding your own business, and then the very boundaries between time and space suddenly open up before you. All sparks circle a la Doctor Strange. Ahead lies a limitless horizon full of... Why are they making it seem like a big deal? I mean, he's just Chris Pratt. But one of the things that was happening with Chris Pratt is that, yeah, because he's a Christian guy, I guess, people in Hollywood don't like Christians. And apparently the Twitter mob doesn't like Christian people either. They were saying that, the Super Mario movie is going to be filled with Christian propaganda, but Super Mario is not. It's not like it's like a Christian story at all. They're not going to change the story and add some Christian stuff to it. It's not going to happen, I got somebody in the chat. Okay, so yeah, but as far as this movie, Super Mario Bros., of course it's gonna be CGI, and is it gonna be good? Maybe, but nowadays, I'm not really too excited about the things that are happening in Hollywood and all that stuff. You can bet your last cent. You can bet they're going to add some kind of PC stuff to it, right? Some kind of PC stuff to Super Mario, just like they do with all the other movies, Just like they do with everything nowadays. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch it because I mean, it's Super Mario. I grew up with Super Mario, but I'm not that excited for it. The same way that well, I am excited for the Matrix, but I just know they're gonna do something to mess it up. Watch, because that's what Hollywood does nowadays. Isn't it funny that we have all this amazing technology and Hollywood's just using it to mess up movies? Like, we have technology, but they're relying so much on CGI that they suck at writing scripts. Who would have thought that this technology would actually make people much dumber? All right, so another bit of juicy news. Sony Pictures CEO Tony Vinciquerra promises more acquisitions. So Sony plans to buy more studios, to buy more gaming studios. I mean, Sony had throughout this year, Sony has bought like 3 studios. Like 2 studios. One of them was from Finland. The other one, I think it was like a French or German one. I forgot, or like a Canadian studio. But it's like, and now I think they were also trying to buy out Square Enix. But I mean, I think Square Enix, they have a deal with Sony, of course, but it has not been confirmed whether Square Enix sold themselves to Sony, which it sounds like straight up like game. Square Enix sold themselves to Sony. It sounds like prostitution, for God's sakes. But let's take a look. I don't like the idea. I don't like the idea of one company just having ownership of so many other things, because then if they control these other studios, they can tell them what to do, which Sony nowadays is pushing some things that, people just don't like, such as censorship, It says, during Bank of America Merrill Lynch Media Communications and Entertainment, this month, Sony Pictures CEO Tony Vinciquerra spoke of the possible further Sony buyouts and confirmed their plans to not only acquire more game studios, but also film studios, despite his belief that the traditional medium of television and film has probably peaked. What? So he's saying that traditional and medium of television and film has probably peaked in the West. I will say it has peaked in the West, but I don't know. You can't say the same about places like Japan, because in other countries, cable television is still very much alive. But in first world countries like America, Canada, UK, France, Germany, like, people are cutting the cord. People are cutting cable television, and they're just going straight for video streaming services like Hulu, Netflix, HBO. That's what people are doing. Okay, that's what's happening. All right, that is what's happening. So, why the heck? It says not only acquire game studios, but also film. Okay, so they're going to acquire game studios and film studios, but they already have, Sony Entertainment Movies. They have Sony Movies. Why do they need to buy more film studios? Unless they want more control, that is. It says, I think, so this is the CEO speaking. It says, I think the traditional medium of television has probably peaked, and the new growth area will be games business. Yeah. Video games is going to be a huge business. A huge business. It says, and who's better positioned than Sony for that business? It says, I do think you'll see more consolidations on that side. You'll probably see a little more on our side as well. I do think there are probably too many film studios, and you might see one or two less over the next 5 or 10 years. So what he's saying right here is that some film studios are going to go out of business. Okay, it says, I do think you'll see some consolidation on that side. You probably see a more on our side. I do think there are probably too many film studios. and you, yeah, hold on. It says, I think the next era consolidation. Yeah, the video game business. So video games are gonna be huge in the future. So Sony's buying studios, and I think I'm not sure. I think Amazon's buying studios, and even Netflix is making video games now, mobile games, that is. It says it's been reported that the public-private investors have increasingly targeted the video game industry in booming field that not only survived the pandemic, but thrived while other industries fell. So yeah, so look, video games, there's a couple of things that's like recession-proof. Like if there's an economic collapse, guess what? Alcohol is recession-proof. Alcohol is economic proof. Pornography is economically proof. Video games is economically proof. Okay, so those are things that are always economically proof, especially the health industry, because if whatever happens in the world, people worry about their health, their health the most. So video games have proven to be recession proof. If there's a pandemic, if there's a lockdown, people play video games. If there's a recession, people get depressed and play video games. If there's an economic boom, people buy more video games. That's just how it works, So PlayStation Studio, everything we know, Sony Worldwide Studios is working on Games 5. I mean, that's that for that news. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, of the stream, I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to do a little self-promotion. And I wanted to tell you guys about my little Amazon store. I kind of have my own clothing brand, my own little Amazon clothing brand. And it's basically, art, geek culture, anime, video game stuff. And the link is in the description section if you guys wanna check out Andy's Way. Andy's Way clothing line. Andy's Way clothing line. And some pretty cool shirts. I got some anime shirts, and I only got like 7 shirts so far. There's gonna be more uploading. I'm gonna be uploading more soon. So this one says, I don't always watch anime, but when I do, I rarely see the sunlight. Okay, it comes in 4 different colors. This was pretty cool. My jokes are loading. Please wait. It's like kind of like the loading screen. This one's just more artistic. It's very abstract. Come on, go back. A skull one. I like this one. What people say a lot, say don't call it cartoons, it's anime. It's daily routine of it. We eat, watch anime, play video games, sleep, repeat. So these I designed these are my designs, by the way. I designed these myself. I designed these myself. So if you guys are interested, click the link below the video and go check out some shirts. By the way, it's right from Amazon. So if for whatever reason you don't like it, you can always return it, get a refund, such and such, right? And also, I wanted to show you guys my oh shit, I forgot password log book. So this little password log book is exactly what it sounds like. It's a little booklet where you write down all your passwords. There's a to-do list. There's a section for taking notes. It's an organizer. It is an overall organizer. And you guys can go and check it out. It's only $6.99 on Amazon. Very affordable. And it could be yours, for... Especially if you have Amazon Prime, you get it in 2 days. So, check out Andy's Way. T-shirt store and Andy's... Oh, shit, I forgot. Password logbook. All right, so moving on to the next topic. I'm going to talk about a little bit about comic books and manga here. And I did cover this in one of my videos. So this is from a Twitter account. Somebody took I guess they scanned or took a screenshot of the page, or maybe they get it from online somewhere. But this is a comic book page from Captain America's comic book, right? And then I like what he says. He says, "Oh boy, I sure do love opening a Cap comic and getting Steve with that white guilt." Right. So basically, let me explain really quick. So here they are. They're at a Native American festival, right? It's a Native American festival. And there's Captain America, there's Bucky, and then there's what's this, Joe or Sam? I keep forgetting his name. The Falcon. Right, there's a Falcon, and they're just hanging around, and they start talking about the Native Americans, and like Captain America's like, "Oh well, sometimes I feel like I don't deserve to wear this suit or this mantle or whatever," and basically he's feeling like he starts talking about like. Basically how the Native Americans are a suppressed group, white guilt and all of that. And even Sam here, well, the Falcon, he goes on to, "Oh, but but what if you are the descendant of a slave owner?" They start talking about, like slave owners, basically the same thing that all these people online do. The Twitter mob and the SJWs, Same thing is just in a comic book. Now, in one of my videos, I did say that this is the perfect advertisement for manga, because people read this, they get turned off because Captain America having what is called white guilt and basically preaching. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're preaching. And the reason why I don't like this is because this is boring. Okay. You go into the real world, you're seeing this all the time, and then you pick up a comic book, and you want to get away from that, but that's not what's happening. And when people get sick and tired of this, what happens? They put the comic books down, they go to Barnes and Nobles, they stumble upon the 12 plus shelves of manga, and they say, "You know what, let me try some manga." And lo and behold, they find out that there's none of that propaganda in manga. Thank God. And if you look at the comments section, I like what people say. It says, "Why doesn't Steve just start physically beating himself to near death every single day, every single issue? It would be less subtle but more action packed than these panels." It says, "Shrug. I collect the other books from Marvel. This Captain America miniseries is just not in my taste. The writing is terrible. I get what they are trying to do. Cap how." He has inspired people from all over the country, but the writer is doing a crap of a job. All right, so example 1,776 why Marvel comic sales are in the crapper. That's exactly why. And then what happens is that, comic book sales go down, manga sales go up. It says horrible art too. Horrible artwork. Yeah, I mean, the artwork is really not that great. Manga is definitely more appealing than this crap. It says all of that is incorrect. Wow. Right? This is the state of comic books. This is the direction of comic books. This is what they're doing. They're preaching instead of being fun. Comic books are supposed to be fun. This is one of the reasons why everybody's hovering towards manga. Manga doesn't have any of this stuff. Manga just focuses on telling a good story, good relatable characters, good action, good fight scenes, and it stays away from all the, political propaganda and stuff. If you want people to have fun, when I was young, when I was young and foolish when I was in high school, I think it was one of my teachers. That told me, like, when you are getting to know somebody, when you're getting to know people, don't talk about religion, don't talk about money, don't talk about politics. 3 things: money, religion, and politics. Because what that does, it stirs up a monster inside of people that kind of like it makes people go against each other. Okay, that's what happens. And Marvel and DC, they're using this formula, right? They're using this formula in their stories to try to try to add these real world problems. But the thing is, people don't want to see these real world problems. They're trying to get away from them. And these creators don't understand that. And until they understand, they're going to keep suffering and wondering, oh, well, why, how come people, how come people, don't read my comics. And, people are right, like this art style is kind of boring. It's very dull. It's very dull. This is how, this is why manga just keeps winning. The art style is obviously, much more beautiful. And speaking of manga and anime, so they were saying that the live action Cowboy Bebop is an expansion of the canon. They said not the same anime story. And I call bullcrap on that. It says they're expanding the universe, right? They're expanding the universe, but they're already kind of, getting it wrong. Cowboy Bebop. It says the showrunner Andrei Nemec has confirmed that live-action Cowboy Bebop is an expansion of the canon rather than a beat-for-beat remake of the original anime. How are they expanding the universe? Okay, what that to me, what that translates to, is that, so this expansion, it says, oh, we're going to add more of our own stuff to it. Meaning our own agenda, like a lot of these shows are doing. And as you can oversee, Faye got covered up. Jet Black is black. Which, I mean, they couldn't have been more stereotypical and more racist, actually. They're actually showing how much they actually freaking care. Oh, let's turn Jet Black into a black dude. Doesn't make sense. It says, I promise we will never take the original anime away from the purists. Well, actually, you kind of already have. Because you're making a Cowboy Bebop comic book based on the Netflix series when there's already a Cowboy Bebop manga. So you're just trying to capitalize on the title of Cowboy Bebop. You don't really care about the original. And you dare say, it says, I promise we will never take the original away from the purist. Right. It says it will always exist out there. It says Nemec assure fans of the Japanese anime classic, but I am very excited about the stories that we're telling. It says I believe we're done a really nice job of not violating the canon in any direction. Okay. Of not violating the original. First of all, Faye and Jet Black, they don't fit. Okay. Somebody said IGN became a joke. Yeah. IGN became a joke. Yeah. I agree. But hey, they're pushing this. Might as well do some research. It said by not violating the canon in any direction, you're really violated by the way the characters look, and by adding, things like non-binary and all these, PC stuff, all these identity stuff in there. So you've already ruined it. It said we got under the skin of who the live action characters were going to be. He added, I think that the poetic nature of the anime absolutely allowed for us to mind the archetypal nature of the character and dig out deeper histories that we wanted to explore and answer some of the questions that the anime leaves you. Because every character and actor in Netflix Cowboy Bebop series, no, you're not following the canon. You're just adding your own stuff to it. It's not canon. It's not canon. It's all propaganda. Here's one of the tastiest stories of the day. There's a Twitch. Twitch has become. I wanted to talk about this because it kind of shows what a joke Twitch has kind of become. Like, I believe that if YouTube continues on with what they're doing, They're gonna become bigger than Twitch. As a matter of fact, I think YouTube might even take some of Twitch's followers with the way things are going. Because YouTube is applying a lot of the things that Twitch has, you know, because YouTube has added a lot of features. They got the shorts, YouTube Shorts. The live streaming on YouTube is amazing. I like the live streaming on YouTube than any other platform, but better than Facebook, better than Twitch. It's so much easier to use, for God's sakes, you know. But anyways, back to Twitch. Sometimes I keep rambling on. It says Twitch streamer blows up after speed dating viewers on stream. It says one of the great things about Twitch is that it provides a platform for streamers who want to share all sorts of interests and hobbies. It says sure, there are purists who believe Twitch is all about video games, but there's so much more than that. It says gathering streams, you got them. Of others swimming around in an enclosure, got that too. It says live speed dating. Live speed dating. So this girl here is doing live speed dating. Yes. Apparently that's also a thing here now. Live speed dating. So this girl is basically dating her fans. It says as reported by Dexerto, one streamer has essentially put together her own dating show and is already seeing huge results in terms of boosting followers and subscribers. This definitely isn't the most original thing we've ever seen on Twitch, but Kyobot's speed dating viewers is clearly working for her. So the show's bringing 3,000 concurrent viewers, a large number of whom obviously have hopes of appearing on the show. She's also gained nearly 40,000 followers in the past month alone. Says viewers who make it on the show to chat with Kyobot get 7 minutes to win the streamer over. So they'll also need to impress the chat. However, as fellow viewers will get the choice to extend the date or end it via chat. It says okay, so fellow viewers will decide whether the guys should continue the date or not. You know what? We're gonna check that out right now. Actually, I want to check that out.
Nani?
I want to check that out.
Nani Korei, am I live or not, bro? Hello.
Oh man, her Japanese is
Is it
freaking
not?
horrible already. Her Japanese is
Bruh.
horrible and embarrassing.
Why not? Is it? No, dude. Why am I not? Oh yeah, I am. Okay, cool. That. So hard. So.
Oh wait.
I watched that. And
All
I
right,
was
so
like-
let's see.
I was like, I'm.
All right, I wanted to see this. I actually haven't seen this yet. She's going to speed date some guy live. She's going to do this live in front of her followers. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Reality TV has moved to the internet, guys. Forget the old MTV. This is reality TV now, guys.
I'm a 15-year-old boy, and this movie is really deep. Yeah, guys. If you want to join the show, then we're gonna get started just in a little bit. Oof. I love it when you guys suck my dick, though. Not gonna lie. Okay. Itty bitty titty committee. That's the equivalent, I would say. Should be proud of your small dick. Wear it like a badge of honor. Sup, cutie. All right. What's good? It's time for the starting. It is now 42 minutes in. So let us begin. Am I right, XD? Can you hear that? You can't hear that shit. You can't fucking hear that. You can't fucking hear that, huh? How about now? How about now? Woo! Woo! Okay, a little bit more.
All right, can I like skip this? I want to skip this shit.
Yo, yo, yo.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Can you talk? I need to balance
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sounds.
So, do you mind if I give the chat like a 30-second intro of myself?
Can you put your camera on, good sir?
Oh wait, it's not on?
Nah, baby. It's so off right
It
now,
shows it
just
is
like
on.
me.
What?
I'm about to.
It shows in the Discord. It shows it's on.
Oh, can you redo that? Hello.
Yeah. Can I leave and then join back or something? Because
No, you
I'm
good.
redoing it. Oh, okay, cool.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Is that too
Do you
loud?
mind if I give my? No, I'm fine. Do you mind if I give like a 30-second intro to chat?
Wait. Can you talk?
Yeah. Hello, you can hear me?
Talk.
Talk.
More.
Talking.
Okay, cool. I think that's fine. I think that's fine now.
Cool.
Anyway, so my good pal,
Yes.
is it okay if you give a really quick 30-second intro to chat?
Yes, sure. Okay, so my name is ATM or Alex. You could call me either. I'm not here for the clout, but I do stream on Twitch almost every day. It is ATM XTM. I'm not interested in Kiana, but I am interested in a conversation with Kiana. I do have a girlfriend, but I'm here for the conversation. That's about it.
A conversation about your dick with a girl that's not your girlfriend?
No, not about my dick. Okay.
But
Anyway.
that's what we're gonna talk about.
All right, then let's get to it. What's up?
So how big is it?
I've never actually measured it with real.
I mean, hey, I understand why people will like this. I mean, this is entertaining. This is actually entertaining. I understand why people will like this stuff. You know, I mean, she knows how to entertain people, but the thing about this, the thing about girls like this, okay, girls like this are put in a pedestal. They're in a pedestal so high and so delusional that they believe that they can get any man they want, and they're not gonna go for like a regular average guy. They're not gonna go for another Twitch streamer. They are going to go for somebody that's more successful than them. So let's say if she's a millionaire, she's not gonna go for a guy that also makes $1 million. She's gonna go for a guy that makes like $5-10 million, right? A step up, just a bump up. That's who she's gonna go for. So these guys that come on the chat here, I mean, honestly, I would do it the same way that this guy's doing. I would do it just for fun, and honestly, I would do it just to get more Twitch followers. Like, hey guys, my name is Andy Matrix. Check out my channel right there on her stream, just so that I can get more followers. But as far as trying to get this girl, no. So I think this guy's actually doing it the right way. He doesn't really care. He already has a girlfriend. He doesn't need her.
Ruler, but it is about the same size as my iPhone.
Which iPhone? Is it like an iPhone like 4?
No, I do have an iPhone. I don't know if it's an 8 or 8S. So yeah, I'm a little broke, but somewhere around there. It's a little bit bigger,
Where's your girlfriend?
She's at her house right now.
Convenient, isn't it? Yeah, your girlfriend's not here, so you're just gonna get on the internet and talk to e-girls, huh?
To be honest, I'm gonna rewatch this with her later.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so who you pressing? Why you pressing me?
Who you pressing? Why you pressing me? Because you introduced.
I like this guy. I mean, he's cool. He knows how to talk, man. He knows how to talk. He's not just like other Twitch streamers. He can be socially inept, don't know how to talk to chicks.
Introduce yourself with a girlfriend. Does your girlfriend ever toss the salad?
Does she toss the salad all the fucking time? Of course.
All the time?
All the time. She tosses it real good.
Okay. Does she play with your, while she does that?
What's
tickle your balls a little bit?
The balls, right? So I want her to, but when I tell her to, she doesn't seem very interested in doing it.
Oh, maybe you should break up with her. Am I right? Am I right, chat?
No. I feel like she's very anxious to do certain things, She's very timid.
She's very what?
She's very timid.
She's very timid. Wait, dude, I feel so
Yes, ma'am.
bad.
Why?
Huh?
How come you feel bad?
For her, because it's like, oh, okay, so she, you know, she doesn't tickle my balls. She tosses the salad sometimes, and I'm on a e-date with a girl on the internet, and she's very timid, so of course she'll let me.
All right, let me. I want to see who else this girl talks to. Okay. The kind of guys that get on the phone with this chick.
Aftermath, thank you. Thank you for the sub, bro.
This is speed dating. This is
Hello.
live speed dating. This is crazy.
It's pretty big.
Wait, it's gonna focus. Give it time.
She's like, is that your dick's pretty big?
What the fuck?
What's up? What's going on? You look great, by the way.
Fuck? Damn. How do you get
What's
muscles
up?
that big? What? You're literally a giga Chad.
Yo, you're hot though. I gotta say.
Oh my god. Dude, your muscles are so big it makes your hands look tiny.
Damn, yeah, it does. Cause I'm massive, right?
How are you that big though? Tell me. What did you do to get this?
Well,
Go to the gym.
Thing is, I don't work out.
Are those implants?
No, they're just genetics. Like, I could say the same for you. You look great. You probably don't work out, right?
Roids it is.
What was that?
Roids it is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What's going on?
It's good. I'm going. Dude, are you from Zerka/Infrared's channel?
I don't think I am.
No? Are you a streamer? Why do you have a good camera?
No, I don't stream.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying, though.
You like anime?
Yes, I do.
What anime?
Did you see my profile picture?
Yes.
Right now I watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Damn, what else do you watch? Do you watch anime because it's cool now? Or did you always watch anime since before it was cool?
Just because it's cool. I used to hate it, but now it's like the wave.
Well, at least you're like honest about it, you know?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite anime girl?
To be honest, I don't have one.
What's your libido? From 1 to 10, how strong
libido?
how strong is your libido?
I don't have any.
1 to 10.
I don't have any. How about you?
I don't have a
You
libido.
actually don't have any?
No, I don't have any.
I usually don't have any, but right now it's at a 10, not gonna lie.
Well, I don't blame you.
You don't blame me? What's your move to get a girl?
First off, I take the shirt off, and then that's it.
And then what do you do?
Oh, it's over. Like, game's done.
But your
Next.
libido's at 0,
Yeah.
so once you take off your shirt, you're like, yeah, she's just like absolutely like soaked, right? And then she's like, oh yeah, can you give it to me, Chad? And then she like, you know, gets on top of you and then starts slobbering on your soft dick. Like, is it really a 0?
Yes, it is. But, like, I don't know. I like.
All right, I want to see.
Like, I fucked with him though. He was cool.
I couldn't like
Definitely.
find anything else about him though, other than he's nice and he seems like a pacifist, you know. But why are you so
Yeah,
big if you're such a
low-key.
pacifist?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I wanna get big, right? So I can knock somebody out.
Yeah,
anytime,
like you have to
know
be
what I
like,
mean?
ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how I feel. Definitely. So I could,
You
know,
have the same lights
go
as him.
crazy.
If Gunnar was here, he'd be like, oh wow, you're an adult and you have LEDs in your room.
Oh, that's because Gunnar doesn't have any light in his house at all. He just got like powered sunlight or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Gunnar's a little shit, isn't he?
I don't know. He was cool. He tried to get the dude to get mad. I feel him on that, bro. But I had a question.
Uh-huh.
So you're very pretty and all. Don't get me
Yes,
wrong.
yes.
But like, I was wondering, could we do like, they got like other female contestants too?
Oh
know?
shit. I don't.
Yeah, because
Wait,
I think
wait.
it'd be cool.
I don't think there's
you don't got
anyone
none?
else. Not right now.
That would be so cool. Maybe like a battle royale, you know, me and then like or bachelorette or something, and they all fight to.
All right, so that's a Twitch speed dating viewer. It was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, it was entertaining. But this is what Twitch has become nowadays. Like it's just like in whatever you can do in front of the camera, most likely it will be allowed. Because if they're gonna allow, if they're going to allow, hot tub streaming and things like that, then, why not this? Why not this? So Twitch is more. It's. I was gonna say it's rated R, but it's that there's also 16-year-old kids on Twitch. It's a problem. But this is pretty chill. I cannot blame her. For doing this because you have a whole bunch of simps. Of simps that are that think that they have a chance with this girl, And this is, honestly, this is really no different than going to a strip club. This is basically a digital strip club, And, but hey, it is entertaining. I'm not going to lie. I had fun just watching them. But say chat will rate you. And then the article you were reading here says, no doubt there are users out there who will criticize Kyoto's new show in the same view, the contemporary Hata streams. But it's like... And the reason why things like this are criticized because Twitch started as a video game platform. But then, of course, girls like this came and added their own flavor to it, let's just say. And that's what it gets criticism, because there are other websites out there like adult cam websites, if you know what I mean. And somebody posted a comment. Hey, it's our friend Kwanzak25. Yeah, I was just talking about Twitch. It kind of loses. I don't want to say because Twitch is not necessarily losing its purpose. It's just these things are just coming onto the platform. See, and the reason why these girls come to the platform, and I'm just doing this to educate you guys. The reason is because they know is that a lot of geeks and nerds and gamers, they lack social skills. So they know that you will throw money at them. And that's why Twitch is kind of like an online stripper, an online strip club. Right? That's why these girls come here, because they could go to an adult cam website or, Pornhub.com and, put themselves out there or whatever. But they come here because this is easy money. This is easy money. Honestly, if I was the owner of Twitch, I would kick them out. I will kick them out and just strictly focus on gaming and streaming. Like, you could stream as long as it's nothing like this. That's what I would do. There's other places for those for those events for these types of things. But a speed dating thing. Imagine if you're watching something like Cartoon Network. Or, you're watching Cartoon Network and all of a sudden the next show is basically something like this. That's what this has become. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some guy. Shout out to just some guy on YouTube. All right, so it is 11:10. It's getting late, and I'm just about ready to wrap it up. But before I go, guys, make sure to go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get future notifications, and go to click the link below this video. Click the link below this video and check out my Amazon store. I got some pretty cool joke shirts, some anime shirts if you like anime. I mean, if you like anime, of course you like anime. Yeah, so I got the don't call it cartoons, it's anime shirt. I don't need therapy, I have anime. You know, I'm gonna make some video game shirts soon. You know, coming soon, video game shirts. And also check out the oh shit, I forgot password log. So alright, just gonna check on the chat. Alright guys, so good night. Good night, thank you for coming, thank you for watching. Click the link below to check out the merchandise. And you know, subscribe to the channel, like this video. And I might not be here next Friday. Next Friday night. I'm trying to do it like maybe twice. I'm trying to stream maybe twice a month because I got other things that I want to do. I'm gonna start drawing. Okay, I'm gonna start drawing. I just got a digital drawing tablet so that I can draw, and I'm gonna be making art, and so I'm gonna have a separate channel for my artwork. And I'm going to have art prints and things like that in the future. So stick around, stay tuned. And that is it for this video. That is it for this live stream. Good night, everybody. And I'll